And the licenses will also be NFTs that can be resold. So if you purchase a license and you don't end up running the software or whatever, you can resell your license to someone who wants to buy it on various markets. But also it's beneficial as as a SPS token holder, because the more license sales there are, the more SPS is taken out of circulation, which should be very helpful overall. So generally for anyone who's an SPS holder, like most of you in the audience and us on the call, it's pretty exciting, and I think it'll really help us get a lot of nodes to be run all over the world, versus in a lot of delegated proof of stake systems, there's really a very small number of nodes that get run, because it's only the small number of people that can really get voted in to be the top block producer or validator. But here, the licenses actually provide incentive for people who may not care about or may not be able to get votes from SPS token holders in the community. That doesn't matter. They can buy licenses and still have incentives to run the software, and really distribute this system as much as possible.
So there's probably going to be not too many maxis that are in the audience. But let's talk a
What's
little bit
going
about why we
on,
did.
everybody?
Why aren't we doing proof of work? Why are we doing delegated proof of stake? And then
What
tell us a bit
is
again, just
up?
like how the licenses.
Are you guys
work.
ready to
I
party?
mean, if I'm not in the top 20,
How's
can
the
I still
volume
earn?
for
if I'm do I have
Town
to run a
Hall
node? Can
Live
somebody run it for me? I'm a little bit
from
scared of having to run a doc Rising.
Splinterlands?
I might not have ever heard those words before.
Welcome, welcome, guys.
Somewhat about the technical choices that we
a lot
made,
is
and then
going
some of the
on.
logistics
A lot
of
is
how
going
this would
on.
actually operate after the pre-silver spot.
Yeah, I mean, as far
It's
as
possible I might need to tone that down a little bit. You know what else I can do is don't let me forget to turn down my or turn my music back on. Don't let me forget to turn my music back on. You know I'm forgetful. I'll have to make a big message about that. So turn music back on. And I'll do something weird as a memory reminder so I don't forget. Now, how is... Hey, I'm doing good, Techie. How about you? How is the volume for... what do you call that? How's the town hall volume? Oh, crap. I gotta have the microphone close to me, too. This should boost my... Now, be honest. How is the volume? Is it perfect for the town hall so we can listen and react? So, hey Amari, how you doing? How you doing? Rock and roll, baby. Let me get some sound alerts going.
You're going to want this to be on a computer or a server that's just running 24/7. Because
nice.
If it's not running, then you'll potentially miss out on rewards.
So you gotta have a computer running 24/7. Did you guys hear that for SPS nodes? Okay, thank you for confirming on that. Babber AMG. Yeah, you guys ready? You guys ready to rock, man? Because we get to do. You guys know what we get to do here. We get to listen in town hall, react to it, and get giveaways. And I'll try to keep us updated inside the tournament as well, so we can see who's doing what in the tournament. All right, you guys ready? Let's do. Can you guys? Well, let me. We're building up the party a little bit. So let's just give everyone a little chance to come in, and I'll put. Oh, what's this guy gonna say? Oh, he sent me a friend request. All right, pending. All right, cool. All right, then I'm gonna put accepted.
So high level, how much SPS is available for like earning, and where does it come from?
The SP, I think the total amount for the licenses is 3.25 million SPS a month. I don't have the numbers in front of me, so yell if I'm wrong there.
All right, cool.
I seem to recall it was 3.75.
All right.
3.75 total, yeah, but 10% of that.
So how you guys feeling on this? Are any of you guys getting nodes? You guys ready for an opening giveaway? Check this out, guys. I got a new screen on the prize wheel spin. What's going on, Jorge? Check this out. You guys ready for it? Now I don't have to take it down and put it back up again. How about that, huh, guys? Looking good? So when you screw up, I'm going to feed you to the lions. And you're inside the Colosseum now. Colosseum power.
And you're running the software with that license, then you can earn the other 90% of the pool.
How is it determined who will get?
Thank you, real guy. Thank you. Oh, really? I got a much better going on.
Is it with every block? Like,
yep, we're gonna. If you screw up, we're gonna feed you the lions. What up? What up to snowboard?
It'll just be
Yeah, baby. Colosseum. Let's do some. Do some of this. Let me see. There we go. All right, guys, we're going to do opening giveaway. Good luck to all of you. Good luck. The, gosh darn it, didn't I put, oh, I put sound alerts up in the wrong screen, eh? Let's do, how's SPS price doing today, guys? You guys on top of all this stuff? If I go to coin market cap, Bitcoin falling a little bit, eh? SPS 10.4, huh?
So in the Hive Witness system,
10 cents word. All gold ledges today.
Is that not true in the?
All right, let's grab a winner, guys. Do some giveaways. Allow me to be generous, eh? Closing it, picking it. Amari is going to spin the first one. I'll open up another one as well. Let me catch this live feed a little bit louder.
Obviously, none of these things are set in stone, so it's important to understand that
that's
one of the purposes of the whole proposal system and the governance system.
Mari, let's do this. The new layout. You're the first spinner.
And then after that, it'll be up to the community to decide if they want to change anything, and there can be a proposal vote on that, and then the software.
Amari has won death.
So there's a lot to this.
Amari is the first to be fed to the lions.
But I just want to double check and re-clarify. What if this part, and I guess what is the most exciting for you?
Did lions sound effect come through all right?
Or however you feel like, what are the groups or who are
hey there, Sean Michael.
And what should they be the most excited about?
Okay, cool. Because I messed around with
just simply that this will be.
Oh wow. When I'm over here,
we allow anyone to participate in validating the system and running the software.
I don't have sound alerts installed.
So, currently the Splinterlands company is the one running the software, and it's
I don't know. That's weird.
Off the Hive blockchain, so it's all still transactions signed by the private.
I'll try not to have a crazy episode here, but I think I might be able to do it pretty fast. Sound alerts, features, dashboard. Where I should get it is zoom over here, live screen.
For whatever reason, our company wasn't here. That this could all still continue to run. It's not
okay, so sound for bits.
That's kind of the goal of this, is to not have a
properties.
Or entity.
There we go. That's the URL I would need. But I think what I'm doing is just making it so you guys can play the sound effect over
long
over
as people
here,
wanna
and this
run
would
this code,
be,
as long as there's anyone around
I
the
think,
world who wants
browser
to run it,
source.
this whole thing can still operate.
And
Use their
oh,
SPS
sound for
tokens,
bits, nice. Add
stake them,
source.
earn SPS rewards, and all that stuff. And
But
eventually, we
does
want to
that
get to
put the
where
URL
everything
in?
from dark energy
Properties,
crystals and
it does
cards
put
and
the
land,
URL in.
is
All right,
part
so
of this
just
open source
out
code
of
base,
curiosity,
that anyone can run.
guys,
Do you think that when you get
do you
into open
guys
source
now
projects, you
see on
start
the right-hand
oftentimes
side
seeing community
the
developers
sound
start appearing
alerts
and
button?
contribute to the code? Do you see this as an opportunity
Does that
for
make
the
sense?
community to chime in and not just vote which way, but actually code which way we as a
I don't know if I myself
ecosystem
can
take
see
the
it.
software?
Oh, that's not what I wanted. But if I
It's the
do
whole idea,
Twitch,
right? It's open
Splinterlands
source, so it's
Colosseum.
available to anyone, not just to run it.
Oh,
but to
nice.
also
I can
contribute
see
to
it.
Potentially,
There's the
even
sound
fork it,
alerts on the right-hand
if
side.
someone wanted to make a
And
fork of
then
the SPS token, or even in the future, the
check
Splinterlands
this out,
game,
guys.
they would be welcome to do that, and that would be pretty cool, especially if they had like new
I didn't
good
realize it
ideas.
was
It's like
gonna.
kind of a way they could sort of
Well,
experiment
that's taken care of now.
with different things, and then if they were good,
So
the community on the original fork with the original game, we may decide
so I went
to
into
incorporate some of those
properties.
changes. So
Yeah,
I
I
think
got
that's
it.
like a key to having
Nice.
healthy
Thank you for
innovation
trying
in the
that out,
project.
Snowboard Pete.
Um,
Guys, I
okay,
also
so
have another
as of-
new
in
option.
let me get this straight. In 48 hours,
Do you
or
guys
actually
see
just a
the
little bit less,
thing?
the pre-sale
There's a
starts. In
fireworks
the pre-sale, I have to spend
overlay I'm doing.
SPS and
So if you guys have
vouchers,
bits,
and
I
I'll
think
get
you can
licenses.
play fireworks.
Licenses
And
are part of this whole validator ecosystem.
let me see if I
And
go
by,
over
at some
to
point, you'll release code
here,
that I can run on my own server.
and
That
let's see what this does.
shouldn't be that hard to
Add to
run,
my
but
channel,
that
build
lets
an
me
extension.
replicate
But what
a
if
portion of what the Splinterlands
what if I
company
want to
has been
actually
doing,
do the
but now we
firework?
get
Do you
to
guys know
turn
how that
into
works?
an open-ended ecosystem.
Add to my channel,
And not
build an
only
extension.
that, I have two chances to earn from that. One, by becoming an elected validator, and
Anybody
based on the
have
voting
like 10
power I
bits
get,
to
I'll
see
be
if
able
they
to
can
receive
make
rewards
fireworks
for
go
that.
off?
And ultimately, my job there is to keep the servers running, be a good
Maybe
steward,
it
and
comes in
possibly
as a
even
cheer.
code new benefits or help recruit
It says I
players.
can't cheer my own
And
channel,
then
but anyway,
secondarily,
that's
if I
out
don't
there
do the
though,
elected
guys.
route, but I'm
You
still
guys
running
now
the
have a
ecosystem,
fireworks
the sort of like validator system, I have
possibility
earning
on the
potential
right-hand side.
simply just for running the software. And in so doing, I will help
Amari,
decentralize
let's
the
get
game,
you
spread out any sort of
a
regulatory
consolation prize.
risk, or I guess there's security risks that we help mitigate this way too. But ultimately, get to maybe participate in the very first truly decentralized game that this planet's
What
really
is
ever seen. Did I miss anything?
Let's see. So I
in kinda
didn't go into
describing this
this.
setup?
This was dashboard.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, one thing I wanted to highlight is the whole,
Count
the reason why we set up the
and
pre-sale versus the rest of the
my
tranches the way we
alerts
did, is similar to what we
and
did with Chaos Legion.
sounds,
There's a number
overlays,
of kind of larger investors in the space that have
insights,
expressed interest in
settings,
buying large dollar
setup.
quantities of these licenses.
Yeah,
And
I think I would have made it through
$1
going the other
plus,
way
right?
too, guys.
Like, let's put that into some
You
kind of
guys,
framework.
you guys know I'm
People
having one of
expressed
those
an interest in
tech
donating $1 million
episodes
or more
here.
of these nodes.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but just like with the
All right,
Chaos Legion
Amari.
pre-sale, where we had the same exact situation.
Let's see. I might need to
we
go over
wanted
to
first
card
give this
auctions
opportunity for our player base, who's,
and check
been around
into
and supported
market.
us to this point,
What should we
to be
grab you,
able to
Amari?
afford all of that. So that's why there is the voucher requirement and
Common
for the pre-sale
and regular.
Either you have to have staked SPS for a while
Let's
to get
grab
vouchers, or
you
can
a
buy
lava
vouchers
spider
from people who
for
have been
Amari.
staking SPS. So that's really like we're saying to the people who are.
So what are you guys
want
thinking about this
millions of
nodes
dollars in
thing?
these things,
So when
they
is
need to
the
wait until after the
official
pre-sale, or, I mean,
release
they can participate in the pre-sale if they want, but then, they have to acquire their vouchers
of this?
to do that on their
You know
own.
what I'm saying? Is
But
anybody going to
otherwise,
get
if
any
they wanna do
nodes?
just like large bulk purchases with just SPS, they need to wait until our community, all of you, have your chance to participate ahead of them.
All right, let's go back
Okay.
into
So, and Matt, one of the things
Splinterlands.
when we do the pre-sale, right? It's only purchasing one at a time, right? We're not letting people buy 500 at a time.
Yeah, that's right. So there's going to be similar limitations.
Oh,
to the
they're gonna
Waka
do
sale
limitations.
on this pre-sale. And for people who think it's going to sell out as quickly as the Waka sale, I mean, we do hope and expect that it might sell out pretty quickly. But yeah, the total dollar amount.
I
Is
thought they
much
were gonna
higher. The
do
number of items being
multiple
sold is much
tranches.
higher. The total
Aren't
vouchers
they?
required
Aren't they
is much
gonna?
higher.
Aren't
So
they gonna go as deep as
my
people take it?
expectation is that
Won't
it
there
will not
be
sell out
unlimited
nearly as
nodes?
quickly as that, and hopefully everyone will have a reasonable
Tugga
chance to
says,
get
"Hey, I'm not into nodes."
their licenses in the pre-sale period. But yeah, there's going to be a bunch
Oh,
of restrictions to try to
Tugga
put
wants
everyone
some use
in a
case
better
with
shop. But
being
then
able to
after
play the
that,
cards.
it's open game. So if you
Sean
win $1
Michael
million
says he's a
in one
plankton.
go, that's
You
fine.
bet, Amari.
And that's why we have the whole tranche system. As they sell out, it'll keep getting more expensive.
Oh, they're gonna keep getting more expensive, but they're not gonna cut off sales
So
at any point,
tell me
right?
about the payment options. Can I pay in Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, PayPal? Is that allowed during this sale?
Wow, PayPal.
No, I mean all that stuff is paid to Splinterlands, the company, to buy things that the company is selling, like Chaos Legion packs and land and things like that. But this is again, this is not through our company. This is all through the DAO. I mean, we're just doing the software development.
It's all through the Dow Jones.
So that means it's all going to be
just kidding.
SPS tokens. So everyone will need to be responsible.
Sean wants to bring more in.
And any vouchers that they want off the various marketplaces. I mean, I think we'll definitely.
Yeah,
offer,
but
to
snowboard.
help out people, especially with larger purchases.
What about
that have difficulty
if they can get?
And we'll see what we can do there with OTC
what if they can get
trades
SPS rocking?
But yeah, everyone will
Sean.
need SPS tokens. To get them, they'll need to send.
Jew Leader, are you really homeless?
And then they can just use it to purchase on the site. But
are you screwing with us? Are you
or
the one that said you were
VEC or anything else?
homeless
Now,
before?
When we sold land,
I think there are 60,000
initially it was
nodes
just
for
an
sale.
idea. It was
Wow,
really like a pre-sale
60
in the
grand
sense that, like,
or 60
we had
thou. I
made
mean,
zero
but
progress on it at the time that we had
who am
sold
I
it.
trying
But this is a
to?
little different, right? Like
reach
these
here?
validators, we've made some progress.
Oh, I
on the
wanted to look
validator
at official
software
updates
itself.
and stuff.
Last I
Tech
checked,
support
it's
updates,
in a test net,
official
it's operating.
announcements.
Can
Well,
you
there's
give
the
us an
town
update
hall
on,
one,
like,
but
technically,
you have
where are we with the
48 hours
validators?
left
Like,
to get vouchers and
are they
SPS
running?
ready
What
for
kind of shape are they
pre-sale.
in? Are they
When the
technically
first
done
slot
and
sells
finished? Are we
out,
waiting for
prices
something?
double.
Are there still
Oh,
details? Like,
shit.
what's the status?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, it's all built and working, and we're running it in internal testing, and we're just going through and finding, I guess, all the little things that we've missed, and little bugs and little issues, and we're getting pretty close to the end. I think there's only a couple outstanding things that
Xader says no brainer.
to get it to the point where we are
All
running
right.
it in production. So the initial step is
You
that
guys want to
we
do
are
a
going to run the validator code.
You guys want to do a
So all of the
retweet
SPS
only
transactions
draw
will be
for the
handled by
wheel?
the new validator code instead of our old.
Let's
our old
do
code that's processing
Twitter.
now. And that will be something
Go
where, like,
here,
players shouldn't notice any change. Everything
and
should stay the
then
same. We'll be able
here,
to actually be testing
community
code
reaction
in
to
our
town
live
hall.
production environment.
All right.
And after that, then we'll open
And I'll
it up
pop
to
this
an
through.
open testnet where other people can start.
There we
running
go.
it alongside of
All
us,
right, this will be
but
going
we'll
out
still
to
be
our
the,
retweeters,
authority in case
and
there's
this will
any
be a
issues with
2
things
times
like
multiplier
some.
giveaway.
And then, depending upon
2
how that
times
goes,
multiplier giveaway.
assuming all the issues get taken
I'll turn the
care of,
party
then it
lights
just
on for you guys.
it goes live, where everyone who's running the software will be the ones actually validating it, and we'll be running a copy of the software.
All right, you can spin
we will no longer be the official
on the new
authority.
format.
It'll be, everyone, the top elected validators.
This will be for retweeters and a like only.
Running the code just like
Also,
everybody else,
if
so
you
that we
are
can
a
have the
follower,
data available for our website
then
and our
you
systems.
will get a 2 times
we
multiplier.
said, Q4 is our
All right.
of this year for when we hope
7
we'll all
people
be
are on
live and
board.
running in production. My hope, since we're
Yep,
pretty
times
close
2.
to that first stage, is that we'll actually be done before Q4.
So guys, I guess
Q3,
it says
I
when did
don't
they
wanna say
exactly
that,
write
this
this?
is entirely new
Today
kind of
at
thing that
9
will be very
a.m.
different than, anything
Today
we've
it
done
was
before.
written
It's a
at
lot of
9
different than
a.m.
other projects
That's
have done
probably
in the space.
Pacific.
So, there are a lot of unknowns. But
48
it is
hours
mostly all built and it's
before
running
nodes.
internally. So it's looking pretty good there.
So there you go, guys.
All right, I've asked most of the questions that I want to.
Just freshly minted. Thanks for the follow 9 minutes ago.
About validators and.
Also, we had a follow from PRX Hunter. Thank you very much.
Key benefits or just why people should be stoked. And
all right, here it goes, guys. I got all my retweeters ready. I'm going to we're going to roll the dice from random.org. So it'll be 1 through 10. So I'll bring us on. We'll bounce between screens. We're on Twitter. And so here goes.
When I look
random.org.
at Splinterlands, we're running something like 45 different servers to operate this game, right?
45 servers they're using.
Processes,
random.org.
Servers and the battle systems. Do you see a day ever when like every single process as part of this game has been decentralized and literally every single piece of this is run by the community?
Aggro's a pretty good speaker, huh?
That would ultimately be my goal. I mean, so it's not necessarily.
What do you guys think?
We won't still run things.
Now, speaking of everything, yeah, thanks very much to Splinterlands for giving us a great platform, huh?
And the amount of servers.
Hey, just freshly minted. Welcome. We do giveaways the whole way through. Right now, I'm doing a. All right, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I've got this. This one is player RAI here. Player RAI. I think you should work on your Twitter. Sorry, Burrito, but hey, we're gonna do more giveaways, man. So don't feel too bad. Is player RAI here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Player RAI, are you here? Oh yeah, sure, Princess. If you can get on and help this tweet along, I'm happy to get this here.
Maybe then would just take and incorporate into our website. So the possibilities are kind of endless.
I can only see like 10 at a shot. Tugga, let me show you some love, bro.
I mean, the dream. One of the dreams.
Here you go.
Was like, I played World of Warcraft.
I'll just give you a little tidbit.
And when I was thinking
you are appreciated. What's your username though, Tugga?
Like, what if I could play World of Warcraft?
Okay, so Twitter person RAI, that's you.
Was suddenly
is that correct?
A user that was creating something, and that's sort of my impetus for
username Tugga, and I'll give you a little tidbit.
And I think Matt made me start thinking even bigger of like, what if every single part of this game was run by a human, not just
Tugga, are you a Prime member? Have you subscribed yet? This would be a great place to subscribe.
And then really, like,
you come by often, and you would get 3 extra bonus tickets each roll.
Like slightly different versions of Splinterlands on their websites, and they can get paid, and they can earn revenue, and that everybody. To me, it was something like, how can I help people create a business operating in the Splinterlands? And
nice. Did you guys hear that? Let's take the party lights off. That sounded serious. I was gonna get a game that would also have a Splinterlands version. You guys know what I mean?
Come participate. Don't just play here, but like
Tugga, see if you can figure that out. I'm kind of baffled.
Build the business and build
okay, Tugga, sounds good.
Does that fall in line with some of what you're thinking?
2 times prize wheel. Yeah, here we go, brothers. I gotta do a spin the wheel. Oh my! Oh no! Oh, it happened. It happened.
Is live, and that's when your
oh my gosh!
Your staked SPS tokens really get a lot of value.
Two packs. 2 packs. What are we? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to keep rolling? Do you want to keep spinning and try to get more treasure?
And that's one of the big things that's different with what we're doing and what blockchain-based projects are doing.
All right. So how do I do this? I'm hoping that you're cool with me opening the packs on the stream, and we'll have to sort it out, like getting you the commons and stuff, because
What's the closest that you've seen to somebody
What?
being like, we're
I
gonna
used all the
simplify shit
potions.
out of all of this? Like,
How much
what's
is it
the
going to
closest
cost
that
me to
you've seen
buy potions?
I think a lot of them have similar roadmaps or concepts to
Damn.
what we're doing. You know, I don't know. You know, I haven't seen them actually, you know, get there yet. And I think our validator nodes that again should be, you know, definitely in production by the end of this year at the latest.
Legendary
Will be a
alchemy.
big step further than I've seen any of these other games take. Although I'll mention, you know, Gala definitely they have nodes that are similar. I haven't played with them much, but so there are other projects here and there, you know, doing similar things, and we're all going to toward the same goal. And I don't look at that as competition. I look at that as just, you know, everyone kind of working together to move this space forward. So we might have
All
ideas
right.
from other projects.
High
like
fives
Gala,
for
and,
Matt.
you know, other projects might take ideas from us, but ultimately, like, you know, where we can all grow together in the space.
Splinterlands has definitely
so we get the voting
helped me.
One of the reward pathways on the white paper
You
is
know,
that you get to stake,
like,
but not just stake on
with format stuff, you know,
on the game, or just like right now you just stake or unstake. But we really get a lot more fine control with that in the white paper when we're able to go stake on individual players. Is that tied to the validator nodes?
All right,
How's the timing of that look?
Let's see what happens here. All right, potions.
You know, I know that's in the white paper. Where does that fit into all of this?
Should we open them as multiple? No, let's do it this way. So this is for player RAI.
Within the code that we run ourselves, but instead, you know, now it will be implemented as part of the validator node code.
He didn't improve smoke on the water.
Independently running it and verifying it. So that's definitely going to be further.
Well, I thought this would be more dramatic. Is player Rye out there that can has their Splinterlands username?
Yet to be released, and you know, partially we were waiting until the airdrop.
Oh,
is done,
wow!
Huge supply
What?
dries up. And
all he got was a firebolt.
The SPS validator nodes are ready, so they can be. You know, otherwise we kind of have to code it twice, right? But yeah, so there's pools for, you know, guild brawls. There's going to be pools for land. There's going to be battle rewards, liquidity provider rewards.
Oh!
As the airdrop ends and as the nodes start to
jackpot,
we'll start adding in these other reward pools, which will incentivize.
Look at that.
You know, we want to see incentivized.
That's pretty.
Value to the ecosystem.
What else is coming here?
All right, last chance. Anything else that I missed about?
Oh my gosh!
Are we there?
What?
Yeah, I think you covered everything I can think of.
What?
There's more information.
Somebody clip this.
So
clip it.
Get all the details.
Clip it. What if more's coming?
So you were able to talk about.
Oh, dancing dog.
Any other major topic that you wanted to cover before I?
This guy's gonna be happy he was doing Twitter jaw. Where is player? It's like it's Twitter player like RAI.
Is that we have not only a robust roadmap with big projects, but there's even.
Where is this player? Is it this guy? This guy? There we go. RAI. Who is this? And at Anami Rai.
First off, is there any major red flag that you would kind of wave and say, "Hey, we're behind on X, Y, or Z," or how's the product roadmap looking? And
my stuff's behind. I'll tell you that.
Oh, thanks, Aggie. No, we're doing great. The one thing is, like, we had to put out the roadmap. I think it was like 6 weeks ago, and we did an update to it recently. We shifted a whole bunch of stuff around, and guess what? We're gonna do it again. We're gonna keep pushing that roadmap out. Our goal is to do that monthly, so everybody can see the latest and greatest for what we're seeing. And
the latest and greatest.
Details that aren't in the roadmap out there.
Guys, I've got some really big news.
To be able to drop it yet. But yeah,
lending on Splinterlands cards is coming very soon.
Awesome. Now what are we working on?
What do you guys think of that?
We're like full steam into land. There's tons of stuff getting queued up.
Tons of news.
A lot of great creative.
Tons of expansion.
That we're going to refocus after.
Yes, EDU.
These are the projects that we've been working
I was pretty happy to get my millionaire card at Rising Star.
of the last, bit for the team. So really excited, and I get really excited because I feel like this is the summer of Splinterlands, where we're just going to be dropping stuff left and right to the community, and that gets me really excited.
Let me see if I can explain it to you.
Ranked
The
reward
goal,
changes, modern and wild,
look at
and then
this. The
the
goal
tech
is that
modernization.
you
Those are like
can
4,
play
multi-month,
or rent
pretty big
your
projects
cards
that are all like they're almost
and
kinda like backed up in the
get
queue.
SPS
Like, you can't even
airdrop.
drop all of them at
You
once,
get
there's
all
way
of that,
too many kind of
but on
pieces
top
the
of all
machinery
this, you
here.
can
Like
loan
that to me is the
on
ultimate
top.
problem to have.
You can
Like,
loan
crap, we've gone from not
on
enough updates
collateral
to, wow, we really have so many updates going
of your
at once
card.
that there's like a traffic
Isn't that
jam.
crazy?
Yeah,
So
actually, I was talking
if
to
Splinterlands really got going,
all the
you
trains
could go
are
deeper
kinda now queued up
into
at the
it.
station. We have a bunch of
But
stuff
you
that
got to be careful of
is
that
complete.
in a big
It's
way
ready to go into
because,
QA and start getting
things
tested.
could
We have to get this
reverse.
stuff shipped. We have to get it
So
stabilized out.
not financial
We're
advice
on
and
to
all
the
that
next
too,
piece.
guys.
One of the things that Matt and I, when we were talking
Yeah.
about this, we want to do is when we're releasing a lot of things that are going to affect the economy, affect the game, we don't want to just throw everything out at once because then it's hard for us to really measure and understand the changes. Plus,
Yeah,
it
did you
just
guys
gets-
hear that?
Every new feature we add,
They
adds
don't
a lot
want
of
multiple
complexity
variables.
to our testing, to our ability to monitor things. So
That's something you would hear in
we have
science.
a lot of these trains, they're all queued up. They're kind of sitting there, kind of rumbling. We're ready to bring them into the station and get them out.
Thank you, Tugga Champ.
Super exciting. That's what I'm here for. I'm really excited for the next couple of months.
All right, let's see what happens.
It's gonna be fantastic.
What if that would have
The,
turned
the
gold?
roadmap handy? Can you drop that again?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
All right.
Just so you know,
I don't even know that this player is
going
gonna claim their cards, man.
I just want you to know that like these things are happening in parallel. We don't have a team. We have like
2 gold rares. It was
4 development
Regal
teams and like another 10 teams.
and what was it? A
creative teams.
Spellsmith, I think.
There's no place where we can just be like, okay, stop the entire funnel.
A few
just work
seconds
on this.
left.
There's way too many teams that are kind of working on that at once.
Okay.
So
I think that's a really big point you make is that there is a point to where we have too many people working on the project, and we do have to spread the resources out to other things. And as much as everybody would like to just see everybody work on land, like the project there's a sequence of things that has to happen to get it done properly, and that sequence is underway. So we feel really excited about it. The non-card market and tech market
A&A Merle.
that are actually sequenced for land.
That might be them.
Provides a good foundation for us to build off of to build land.
Are you the winner of the cards, A&I Merle? What's your Splinterlands username?
And it's huge. So where we're going.
Gold cards, huh?
The right foundation. And so these projects that are coming out
Spellsmith and Regal. I forget what your rare was. All right, give me your Splinterlands username. Please.
Maybe if you aren't as close as we are to the code and to how things have to work, it's really important for us to lay that.
Oh, Xader remembers.
Huge build for the product.
All right, he set his name.
Okay.
And here it is.
Anything else? I asked you a little bit just about like production in general, but.
All right, guys. Unfortunately, since the pack was so good, I can't award the cards to him.
Yeah, so maybe 2 things I can touch on really quickly. That I'll just kind of
just kidding.
There was a bunch of discussions about
just kidding.
Community a bit ago, and I just wanted to throw a little mini.
We need some of this.
That the team
Let's find it.
We have a way where we can basically segment the people that we suspect and we run regular analysis to do that in the past. What we did in the last 6 weeks is
all right, there goes Rayanami.
So often, ideally, monthly is our goal right now, where we're analyzing traffic patterns or analyzing.
Rayanami getting some bank.
Segment them out so that we don't see that kind of win trading
bank.
Going on. So that's something that is pretty good. I know a lot of people.
You know what?
Finding out like what's going on.
Just think if he wouldn't. Oh, Rayanami, I hope you're a follower.
We have to ban people, so we really are trying to do ways to make it a very positive.
Because we gave you credit for a 2 times multiplier,
do you have any
and it was a
numbers or
big
stats
deal
that you could share about that
for Twitter.
Like, have you seen a X% decrease in matches that seem to have the characteristics of win trading in them?
So one thing that we were looking at when we made these changes, because one of the things you get really nervous when you start segmenting in the player base.
All right, let's see.
Time to match is going to increase, and based on our analysis, when we did that change, we did not see an increase of time to match. So
all right, I need to do.
Is that the changes we're making are actually keeping the game playable by the players and not increasing match time? Because we don't want to.
So I need to put this in username in.
And exclude everybody and end up in a situation where everybody's match time becomes crazy.
All right.
So, but no, as far as
you bet, man. Tell your friends where you got it.
That we are doing things.
Tell your friends.
Way, even though it's very difficult when you get into the data to prove that someone's actually win trading on the basis that we're doing. That's why we're using lots of analytics.
All right, we'll take Twitter down.
Pretty good guess on.
You guys want to do a YouTube one?
Competitive environment for our players. So let's just say it like that.
But does it seem to be working?
Yes. Based on what we've
seen. Is there any gut feeling or early assessment? Is it a 1% difference, a 10%?
All right, good idea.
Have we decimated it?
But where am I gonna? I could try to pull it off YouTube.
Right now, but I could sure pull them. We did the implementation just recently, so we've been monitoring it since. And I don't have the numbers in front of me to share, unfortunately, right now.
All right, I'm clicking on here.
So I think that was one of two topics you wanted to bring up. Was there another one?
Yeah, that was we brought up, and I wanted to address this because a lot of this came up. Is we've been working for the last 3 months on server performance, and we had some major wins on the team with server performance.
Oh, that was when I awarded the firebolt. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm in a different area.
Because more rate limiting on our actual production servers because we determined there was some traffic.
Splinterlands username.
Kind of beating up our servers pretty hard. And
all right, here's the pack opening. That's a good idea. We'll put this in Discord.
And we saw amazing differences happen.
You guys and your emotes. That might be them.
We were able to reduce some of our costs by up to
50%.
Which is
are you the winner of the cards? ANMI Merle?
On investing back into the
oh, there it is.
To run the servers. So very excited about.
All right, I'm gonna screenshot it and then host it.
That are going to be coming for our third-party developers.
Okay, there's my screenshot.
We don't officially have a third-party development program right now. Everybody's kind of just out there, the third-party developers to do it. We do our best to support ones as we can, but we definitely have it in our sights to try to increase our presence and our ability to support them over time.
All right. I would be a third-party developer.
Everything we do here at Splinterlands, when we talk about prioritization, is what can we do that has the biggest splash for the whole community.
Gold cards.
It's not just like, hey, how do we solve a 1% problem? What can we do to increase the whole community by 20, 30%? And so that's really when Matt and I are looking at prioritization in the projects that we pick off.
All right.
Pick off the ones that we think are going to have the largest impact.
Oh, well, I'm trying.
Feel that some things we're ignoring. Well,
I'm trying to have a large impact.
That's the way to do it, because we do have as many devs as we hire. We will never have an unlimited amount of resources. So we definitely are working really hard to making sure we level our sights on the right things.
All right. I want to move on. Maybe we can get any last words or anything else? Anything else you want to add? Just general excitement for land, maybe? I hear you're excited about land.
Just a little bit.
Upload file.
I've been hoarding all my SPS.
Put it in image.
For validator node licenses. I got to get on the validator node license train.
Gold cards.
You and me both. All right, Chatter. You want to go give us a marketing update and just kind of...
Hey, by the way, I'm going to Splinterfest.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, still
crazy, huh?
From last week. So partnerships wise, looking at kind of more stuff with Rad, Potion, stuff with Nifty Arcade, kind of so on and so forth there. Ads scaling up, Google
Gold
Brave,
cards.
YouTube, Snapchat's coming into the mix now.
Here we go.
A few others as well. The influencer and kind of content creator activations still ongoing. We're actually doing a huge outreach to both kind of macro and micro influencer scenes right now. So hopefully more to come in the next kind of week or so. On
influencer. I'm trying to be one of those.
Huge shout out to Ace of Hearts, him and the Blockchain Founders Fund, who's part of kind of our advisory board.
Uh-oh.
A event event in Manila last week. It looked awesome. Hundreds or thousands of people were there. Hundreds of people activating with kind of the Splinterlands booths. So really awesome to see. I know a few of our team members were down there. A few of our community members messaged.
There we go. Somebody said to put it in Discord. I think that was a good idea.
Came out to the event, but
sounds good.
Lots of conferences getting planned.
Ahoy, Thunderstruck! Na 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 na.
I think consensus, or going to consensus next week was in permissionless last week. So really cool to see kind of our global expansion starting to happen now, starting to get kind of boots on the ground and
global
as well. But yeah, just really kind of kicking things along. And then as far as Splinterfest goes, we're
YouTube's down.
Travel doc right
now.
So
you guys want to do YouTube draw?
Guide as to what the travel requirements are, what you need to do to be able to attend, so on and so forth there. But
all right, let's do it. We gotta do okay, guys.
I want to offer a VIP experience for Splinterfest where I will cook waffles and breakfast for people.
Oh, VIP! Like, I gotta pay money for that.
Waffles and bacon.
Do I gotta pay money for that? What? Is there a gal on there now?
Is like personally served waffles by Aggro.
Love it.
Oh, maybe she's on audio.
If you're gonna make waffles, you have to dress up like the donkey from Shrek.
How much do I got to pay for Aggie to make me a waffle?
Like a little bit more Splinterlands themed, but I'm not entirely opposed to cosplay. But I don't know. I got to focus on my waffles. I got to make sure that that experience is top notch.
All right, on your honor for liked.
Sweet, thank you for that, Nate. You hear the dev team talking about validators. You hear them talking about Modern Wild. You hear them talking about sort of land and land previews, and you hear them talking about there's one other major project.
We can try to do a battle of the bands later.
Like there's a ton going on here. Like what is the creative department doing? What's your focus? Like
two.
I don't know. How do you?
3.
What are you guys on top of right
4.
now? What is like the highest priority that you guys are?
5 people are in
sure. I mean, it's
YouTube giveaway. Anybody else want to go in?
The creative
There's
side,
6.
Everybody on the creative side, including myself.
6.
Just bonkers, excited out of their minds.
6 with
for,
just.
All the technological advancements.
Where's my YouTube at?
Oh. That games are going to be, made in the future. Just paving the way for everyone else. Where the tip of the spear Splinterlands is in terms
yes, you are.
What we're able to accomplish.
You're on the forefront. YouTube giveaway. Anybody else want to go in?
To Matt and
there's 6.
The platformers team and the other product teams and all the devs. It's just absolutely amazing stuff. In doing so, the creative team is just as passionate about making sure that at the end of the day, when the dust finally settles,
how bad was that move?
The clouds part and the angels sing and the light comes down upon Splinterlands and the world is like, whoa.
Let me see how bad that was. I got to go to your
that the experience itself is just as amazing as the DeFi elements and the blockchain technology and the decentralization and all the buzzwords we can cram into a game like this. We want it to be really appealing for those who either don't know anything about it or just love a just beautiful, engaging, immersive game experience.
Let's see what I did there.
Speaks also to the IP. Whether it's the characters,
let me go to YouTube
for those characters, the depth of the lore, the world building, the music, the animation, all of it. We want the IP to be just as powerful as the technology. And I think that'll, Aggro, you're always talking about,
all right, this says
books and movies,
please take note of our new address.
All kinds of different media and all their platforms. And a lot of that is fueled by the IP itself, and I think that we're making a lot of strides.
All right, that's kind of funny.
That, a reality someday. So we're really excited on the creative side. I know that the.
All right, hold on. Okay, this will be down to. Whoa!
Since we're talking about, I'll share the latest lore.
Thank you for the YouTube subscription.
Ago.
That's the deal. If you are drawn, and you have a what?
One of the members of the council.
If you are drawn
that has disappeared,
and
she's the only one
you
left,
have subscribed, it'll be a 2 times multiplier.
Where did the other wizards go? And so, there's some mystery there and some.
I'm searching for
questions that have
the
yet
start
to be
of the
answered.
likes.
So I urge all the people out there who want a good read or just want to hear the voice narration. And
Tug
the
of Champ
acting and
is
music,
first
watch
on the
YouTube
line.
video instead.
Next
They're at that link.
is Team Vanguards,
But yeah,
2.
we're excited,
3
man.
with Princess,
All
4
the things
D-Stampede,
that you guys have already been
5,
talking about so far, Rank Reward, Modern
6,
Wild,
7,
Validator,
8.
there's
I
a lot
got
of cool, exciting
9.
artwork and animation and
I got 10 with Burrito.
That we're working to not only just get out with initial launches, but improve over
10 with
time.
Burrito. I got
Share
11.
Well, we've been talking a lot about validator nodes. You guys want to
I
see
got
some validator
you.
nodes wallpapers?
I got.
The artwork.
That's
is
it.
just amazing. Modding,
Lundell's at 12. Yep, gotcha. 1 through 12, we're done. We're spinning.
You've already seen some of them.
We're
but
getting
maybe
it.
not as
1 through
a
12.
wallpaper. So for those of you guys who like wallpapers, I'll give you some of those.
Random.org. 1 through 12.
There's another one.
Can I say that even though there are definitely other projects in the space that have validator nodes and all that stuff, I don't think any of them that I've seen have awesome artwork to accompany it.
All right.
Yes, I agree. And Nate, thanks for the backgrounds. I love it.
1.
Gotta have more backgrounds.
I got
Absolutely.
2,
Any,
3,
like,
4.
anything that you can
D
share with
Stampede
sort of
is
how we're
up.
gonna do,
I did
Pretoria
get you,
when it
Burrito.
comes out.
D
I know
Stampede,
that we've
if
seen a
you
couple
are
screenshots in the past. I think
subscribed
those things are pretty early on.
to YouTube, you're going to get a 2 times
One of the thoughts
multiplier.
is that, like, Pretoria and the map
Let's hope we
should
don't
sort of
feed you to
function
the
to the best of
lions.
our ability, kind of like a Google Maps,
What's going to
where
happen,
you
guys?
zoom way out and
Maybe
start
it's everybody's
zooming
day
into
today.
the planet and into the
Oh
world and into the
boy,
forest
he's
and
got
into the hut. We're actually
DEC.
in the freaking hut when you're
You
like
going to keep
in
spinning
land
for
and
more
operating.
treasure?
Anything that you can sort
1
of
through
like,
1,000 DEC.
drive to in that or
Coming
think
up.
through? Is that still the plan? Is it different? Like how are we visualizing this whole thing?
I got 532.
I mean, right now,
1,064.
like what, a couple years ago.
What are you going to do with
starting
1,064
the
DEC?
production of assets.
Sean, you are
for-
definitely
for
not
land.
invisible.
So it's been a long
Oh,
time.
my
coming.
Rising Star is
And
ready
as we
again.
get closer to kind of like
Let's do a shopping mall
rank
so I don't have
rewards
to
and
come
Modern
back.
Wild and validator nodes and all this stuff in our rear view mirror.
Shopping
and
mall.
We're like, okay, where's the next destination?
Or maybe I
Well,
can
I've
handle the
already,
D8.
I shared the roadmap. I mean, land is. I mean, it's coming. It's like we've been saying it, and people keep asking when. It's like, okay, like I literally have meetings on the books this upcoming week to talk to the product owners and the product teams.
Dolly's going to keep
the,
spinning with
outlines of
1,064
exactly
DEC.
what assets are needed for this, and that to get phase 1 of land pushed out, and we're our full attention. It's been on our peripheral, and we've been working on it little by little, but now it's getting closer.
Oh my gosh!
Full 100% focus of the whole creative team on land, and when that happens, yes,
Let's do it fast and painful.
Filled with more and more cool things to share and assets and animation.
All right, if he gets the big one, is everybody going to tell their
It's
friends?
still the same, where we do want that Google Map feel to where,
Well, we have 100
literally
active
start off
viewers.
at a world view, not even a Pretoria view, a world view where you see all the different continents. Pretoria.
If he
being one
gets
of
the
many.
big one,
And, sure,
you
Pretoria
guys
is
are going to
where
have a
all the,
challenge
all the
of
plots
100
are
active
purchased. That's where
viewers.
you can go to see your plots and all that. But
Let's
I
do it
think
fast
we
and
can, I
painful.
don't see a reason why we couldn't.
Let
Maybe
me find the
you
rules.
can, at least at a high level view, click on one of those other continents. Just check out. Maybe there's some lore.
It's your
there,
guys'
maybe
day
there's some
today,
artwork or
huh?
Animation to look at, even though you can't actually.
This is
own land
nuts.
there. It might
This
be
is
kinda
going to be
cool
the
to
episode of
kinda like,
episodes.
Kind of zoom in a little bit on those other continents, but yeah, on Pretoria you'll zoom in.
This
all
is
the way,
nuts. It's
all
out
the
of
way down to
control.
ground level, all the way into
Where is it?
once that development where people are constructing and leveling up. Their
Oh,
so,
shit,
So I'm
guys.
very excited about that.
Sweet.
All right, let's see what happens.
Okay. Well, we're getting into the world where
No!
these big projects start moving to the sidelines, and we get rank rewards out, and then we get the Modern vs. Wild out, and the tech update goes in, which is really.
I didn't
fancy,
show it
like,
in
Phoenix
front of you
Square or
guys, but
something, 'cause that's part of what we
it
need to
would be
get in.
very
You know,
dishonest of
as
me
they
if
go
I didn't
live,
show
they
it.
return to land, and as we're doing this development, I can tell you, just the number of people people asking questions in here, they really go back to land. So I look forward to seeing kind of how that shapes
What
up.
are we gonna do?
We got a number of people that I want to introduce.
I don't think I even have enough for
I
that.
guess I want to do Waffles Kitty and get her on here to talk Digicon. And then,
Wow.
I got a couple devs on the call, so I want to do like a little bit of an introduction with each one of you. And I think they're all on the same team here, so I'm interested to hear them kind of just talk about.
Oh, should we respin the dice? That doesn't really sound fair.
So Waffles, why don't
you know,
give us like a quick little pitch for Digicon and where we're at with that, and then
if it,
just
no, it was 1 through 4.
What are we doing?
Oh, is there a technicality?
All right, can you guys hear me?
I don't see it.
Awesome. All right, hey guys, it's Waffles or Sarah.
It used to be 1 through 6.
So I am running Digicon 9. Digicon 9 is happening this week, Friday to Sunday, May 27th to 29. In our live stream, which
are you gonna take care of me for life?
Will be 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern. We will be joining everybody in a metaverse convention.
No, fair is fair. Hey, I'm going to Splinterfest. I can afford this, right?
And of course, community
I'm trying to figure out how to take this off screen to move DEC around.
Behind Splinterlands. Something.
A deal's a deal.
Let me just send you like one of the most recent blog posts that I made.
All right. I'm going to have to do something.
Like, a couple things about what people said about.
Man, that just cost me rent.
And then what's going to happen for the upcoming. So we already locked in.
I can't pay rent now.
Halls. We have, of course, Splinterlands Hall, Atomic Hub, Blockchain Gaming.
I'm going to cry.
NFT, Dark Galaxy,
all right.
EMP, Green Rabbit, and Blocks all have a sponsored hall inside the space. And each of them will be filled with a bunch of amazing people that you will meet, and as well as a bunch
all right,
of
I'll make sure I have
going to be
enough here.
At each of their booths or at the awesome swag booth that we have prepared for you guys. I have a sneak peek of the speakers.
All right.
One of them is our very own Agler.
Can somebody at least clip this?
I haven't posted this anywhere yet because I had to confirm the title of one of the.
Are you gonna have mercy on me? All right. Nobody accuse me.
And outside of that, we have a bunch of other sponsors
not doing the deal.
Events around the space.
But he's gonna be nice to me back.
Sneak previews of like upcoming games.
All right.
Some drops and like auction items. So
very generous of him
this weekend. Hope you guys
to.
Awesome.
He's giving me a card back.
That was too loud for my ears. Could you possibly whisper all of that to us?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Waffles Kitty.
Thank you.
How am I gonna do this? All right, I gotta log into the other account.
You have too many antibodies trying to fight stuff, and so
let me see.
It's not like 100%, but it's like 98%. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does seem like you're back to your old form. It's
yes,
awesome.
I have like my.
So talk about getting some savings at card auctions. You guys ready for the savings on this?
Firing on all cylinders.
So I'll get 3.25% back on one single card purchase.
Alphabetical order as I see them appear on the main stage list. So Aurelian, Aetherfest.
I'm not sure I would have been doing 2 times multiplier when the unicorn was out there.
Are you there? Can you say
but
real quick?
Saul Goodman.
So glad you're here. So can you tell us who you are, what you do, and just like what were you doing before you got to Splinterlands?
All right, this is nuts. Gold card.
I was a software developer at the company.
Legendary. I'm probably lucky this happened to the right person, huh? All right, how bad are these things?
Developer lead.
Oh.
Validator team.
Now,
what about this? Oh. All right, he's only doing one. Let me see if I can get him a fiend. How bad's that? That's not too bad. I don't know. See, and again, if I was a dick, I would buy the cheapest possible one. It's a gold legendary.
Contributing to the validator base?
Yes.
And then what how big is that?
What
software?
happened to
Like,
viewership?
if I were to go
Is
print
everybody
this as a book,
pissed?
do you have any sense of how
There's
many
still a
pages it
gold
would be, or,
legendary
like,
out there.
you know, is this
It
something
doesn't. We
really
don't take it off the
simple and
wheel.
It's 10 lines of code. Is this massive and it would take up the Library of Congress? Like, where is this thing in terms?
Oh, maybe
of
I
size?
said a bad word. That could
It's
be.
fairly small, and I think it would be if you print it as a book. I think like
I'm emotional right now.
I'm not sure.
I'm
It
saying
depends
bad
on what
words.
the page size is, but it's not a lot of.
Thank you, so sneakery.
For everyone.
So what have you been touching? Like what part of that are you?
All right, how do I do
Is
this?
it all of it? Is it just parts of this?
All right, we're getting this
Generally,
big
if you
card
use it,
right
I
here.
mostly follow what Matt is thinking
Let's
of.
see if this
How
comes
to-
through. This will be a blue.
There's some parts like the
A
API,
blue one.
that people can query for their balances and stuff like that. And
All right, blue one coming to the
specific actions. So,
forefront.
For example, if you transfer some tokens, then
Something like that.
that's a specific action in that validator. There's there's a few actions that we do.
Well, let's take a
So
picture
if-
of this
if we wanted
bad
to go
boy, huh?
expand this thing out to other components, whether it's DEC, NFTs, or anything else that we feel like. Do you feel like we have a good base to do that from?
Should I
Is this-
screenshot
is this
that,
sort of
or should I screenshot
rudimentary and a
this?
first pass
I know how I'll
prototype?
do it.
Is this well developed?
Okay,
and-
print
and,
screen.
You know, we know exactly what we're doing. Like, where are we in that spectrum?
We have an extremely good base. So the plan also is to slowly move.
All right,
into
what's the
crypto
username on this?
Other than
We had to take the
SPX.
the unicorn off because he got
That's what we're planning. The only
he
challenge
got
that we have
bought.
is disabling them in the current software.
dancing douche dog. Did I?
Now, when
Did I piss people off by saying the D word?
Like, it's in testnet and you're operating this thing.
It says my viewership got
Yeah,
crushed.
it's in the testnet, and I'm running it on my local computer and on my Raspberry Pi. So it
Let me
can
see
run
if
virtually anything.
my back
It's
office is
light
just
as possible,
behind.
so anyone can run it.
Running this on the Raspberry Pi sounds amazing. Did you have to get one of the fancy Pi 3s that has
Nope.
8 gigabytes of RAM, or is this like a 4 gigabyte RAM kind of thing? Is this like any basic?
Sorry,
you know,
everybody.
Back to the 1970s.
I'll try to
and
keep
get,
this
like, a
the
Commodore,
swearing
or,
off the
like,
table.
What does it take to run this thing?
But I have a Raspberry Pi 4 laying around, but it's keeping up. So
I
try to keep
the
it.
Raspberry Pi.
It's still PG-13, I think.
Well, you want like a Raspberry Pi, or you want like the heat from the Raspberry Pi to help me cook you waffles?
There you go, brother.
You can take it however you want.
Okay.
We were just talking about making waffles for people. So
I'm gonna take it as innuendo,
Another
and
big
I'm
prize
gonna
goes
serve.
out the door.
Okay. Aurelian.
I need to make
we
a
have this
post about this,
software,
Jazz,
it's running-
huh?
It seems like it can run on a Pi, which is freaking amazing. Do you feel like, you know, you have a lot of experience? Do you have any experience working with like crypto noobs or like brand new people that
The
are running or
Splinterlands
anything like
processing
that?
doesn't want me to
Do you
give
have
it to
any
you.
sense of how hard this would be for somebody new to all this to operate?
yeah, that was one of Matt's concerns as well. We wrote a very extensive guide, or at least a very clear
Paste.
guide. It's not very extensive. Since
I thought I had it in
many
my
steps is not
clipboard.
complicated. So it should
Maybe
be
not.
simply a question of checking out and following the 3 or 4 steps that we have. You don't need to know anything about crypto. At the
Gold.
moment, you only need to know how Docker works. And then
Oh, now it says it's sent.
And for the people that don't know Docker, are we prepared to help them? I don't,
All right,
I don't
let's
recall
do
that
this.
being all that difficult of a program to. Yeah, I mean, it might be hard to like learn, but once it's done and you're like putting in commands, it's like run splinternode.v0.0, right? And like, you know, the commands themselves aren't that.
All right,
complicated.
crop it, save it,
no, it's definitely not that complicated.
and I'll label this
We're trying to use
Gold
the
Fiend
compose feature. So since it also
pictures.
needs a database next to it, it can start there. If you really want to start from
All right, this will make a good Discord post.
You can also run your own database somewhere
What?
else if you're planning to be a larger
Splinterlands says, "Oh, you're being funny." Okay.
Yeah. Is
Discord.
a reason why you're on the validator team, or is there something that like drew you to this, or is there something in particular you're really excited about validators? Like,
Yeah, I'm definitely excited about validators, mostly because it's new and we can learn from our past mistakes that we made. to make a really great product.
Video streams, content.
What do you think is the coolest part of validators so far? Either implemented currently or what will be at some point?
The greatest part about validators is that
there we go.
Everyone
now that's in Discord
can check the game state, so it's not just believing Splinterlands that we.
What's going on, Master Co? We're listening in on Town Hall. We had a generous soul out there.
The transparency
saved me a gold legendary.
The cornerstones of how blockchain needs.
So where is our next role here?
Okay, I want to move on to Ether Feast. But Aurelian, is there any kind of last words you want to give us? Not like, you're not being executed or something, but is there anything that you kind of want to share?
Someone's being executed.
Validators, codes, or what?
We had 2 gold rares go out today. We had a gold legendary go out today. In the past, we've given out a free plot of land. Crazy, huh?
That PowerPoint talked about earlier, but you can just run your own nodes, have the game state, and query that.
And do you think that'll make it more
speaking of the tournament,
easier for the developers
Lundell,
more likely that
9-3 stats.
Not everybody here is a developer. Not
9-3.
Not everybody thinks like a developer.
Splinter Audi.
In your hands and it's running on your Raspberry Pi.
8-2. Thunderstruck 7-1.
Take third-party developers. What do you think will? What are like low-level tools that you think might exist that didn't prior to these things being out there?
Yeah, you can very easily develop locally since you have the game state. You can just talk against it.
Huh.
Maybe the API that we have since it's open source. I see.
What's the next phase I'm trying to do here? Oh yeah, we could do a Rising Star.
Okay. Well, hopefully, maybe some of the other guys that are on the team can.
Let's see if I can set up a Rising Star giveaway.
What? This is the question for the dudes on the validator team. What? If you take off your Splinterlands hat and you put
all right, speaking of Rising Star, if you're not in it yet, go for it. There's a link for it.
What kind of things would you build first, or what kind of tool?
I just got my millionaire card there.
What would you develop for somebody? I don't know, just a general concept.
New battle.
Let's go on to Ether Feast.
Show and diary.
I'm saying this right. Ether. Which one do you want?
Yeah, it's Ether Feast.
Ether. Okay.
Lobby.
Can you give us your quick,
and then we'll get this link for you guys.
Level background.
This will be for a prize wheel spin. Yes, I'll get the full link in a second.
I used to work at a bank straight out of college. I worked on like account opening for credit cards and.
What person is this talking, guys?
Then I moved to a machine learning.
Who's this?
That was interesting. It was like anti-money laundering stuff, and then finally, I got kind of bored at.
Anti-money laundering.
They had a lot of things that prevented developers from getting work done, just like processes and stuff.
Oh, this is Doogie.
And then I was like working on Splinter tools.
Is that right?
As a side project.
The guy with the crazy helmet today?
Some changes were going in. I reached
out to
Richard, and he helped me get like a trial period. So that's
actually, now his mouth's not moving. This might be somebody that's on audio only.
People that don't know, what's the website and what can you do there?
This must be audio only.
Splinter Tools is a website where you can use to like help yourself either train. So we have a training.
Splinter Tools.
Actually, learn from your past mistakes.
Let's see, tools.com.
Simulate a battle and change your deck up, and then try out new combinations of cards or summoners in that scenario.
What is this?
And then there's another version.
I don't know what site that is.
And it like overlays the Splinterlands website, where you can kind of calculate win rate based off of previous historical battles.
So a lot of that
sounds like a plan, Biro.
Battles in the battle ecosystem.
I do have a lot of pizza.
Validator system, and
does somebody want to?
Going back to my previous question, do you feel like? How do you think that this validator code would enable third-party devs like the work that you've done before? Do you see that? Does your brain start turning with, hey, now that I have this, running on a Raspberry Pi, or
working
on
on
a server, or on some VPS or something? Does that further inspire you? Do you think that there's other things that you can do with this? Or are you more inspired to like?
There we go. There's our Rising Star link, guys.
there?
Yeah, so I think from my perspective, the most interesting thing that I could see is if we take at Splinterlands what we learned from the validator node, and then we make, I think Matt mentioned it in one of our meetings, a sort of reusable validator framework or SDK that we could use to quickly implement new games. And then basically every new game that comes out, third-party developers could interact with all of these different validators and create, I guess, like.
All right, let's see. I would also like to help people this way. Okay, cool.
Projects.
Sounds good.
That's kind of like my
All right, Bob is in effect, guys. We're gonna do it. Whoa.
Yeah,
oh,
so
okay.
Not just what can we do for Splinterlands, but what can we do for the entire, decentralized gaming ecosystem? I call it a Web 3.0 game in a box.
Thank you for the sub.
How can we create a suite of tools that we could open up to other intellectual property and say, come build here, build your unique ecosystem, build your unique gameplay, build your unique rewards, build your unique players and ownership and all that.
Yeah, did you guys hear what Aggro just said there?
I think you're right that this validator system as like a basis, as like the starting point. Imagine if every game that gets created started with validators is like V1.
With Splinterlands.
Why would you even play that stupid game? It doesn't have validators.
With Splinterlands success.
Yeah, I mean, that to me is definitely one of the future use cases.
They can,
and I'm hoping that every single time that happens, they swim in our pond.
They can get a whole industry
and as we implement them,
that rallies around them. Hold on.
Team and the third developer community that's part of it. I feel like this is one ticket that
I was in an industry like that.
And hopefully it brings in some amazing opportunities.
Yeah. There'll be an industry that revolves around them. We need to hydrate.
Okay. So you're building some tools. How did you, what is your current gig? Are you directly contributing to this validator code? And if so, is there a piece that you built that you want to talk about?
Yeah. So I've only been on the team, I think, for like a month.
All right, you guys ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
Bum. The voucher distribution, actually. So I think.
All right, if you guys are not in Rising Star yet, give it a shot. It's easy to play. There's the link for you. We're about to run a Battle of the Bands, which is easy to do. I think you just push a button.
And then, yeah, we've done.
So after you're signed up,
I mean,
bam, then you guys can do that.
Unit tests, and now they're like 300.
So Sneakery's in the house.
So we're definitely
Sneakery's in his house. Thanks for joining us, brother.
That people can easily pick up and run themselves.
I mean, you've been part of this and you built third-party tools. Could you see how you could use this as an SDK to build brand new games from?
I got to get this. I'm working on a game, guys.
If we take what we learn,
I got to get it built.
What we've learned from implementing the validator node, and then
I'm supposed to meet with this main developer today.
Some sort of library SDK so that
you guys know that game, right?
Or,
I think I can bring up the link.
Externally, we can make new games or
you can.
Systems.
I would say it's alpha testing, way in the beginning. See if that brings it up. Yeah, it does. There's the link for alpha testing.
Awesome. All right. Well, I want to make sure that Wolf gets a minute here too. Anything
here comes the Battle of the Bands for a prizable spin.
Vision for the future or something that you're passionate about this particular thing.
Watch the battle.
You want to leave the audience with?
Okay.
No, I'm good.
Bokai.
Okay.
Thanks for having me on.
Ghostly BG.
Yeah, sure thing. Thanks for coming on. All right.
Amari.
Yes.
All right.
Carman.
So people might know you from the Steam ecosystem or the Hive
Tuhi.
ecosystem. Do you want to tell us who you are
Cosmic
in that
Pig.
context?
Yes, sure.
Coffee. Going to Cosmic Pig.
Guys,
Cosmic Pig loses that one.
I'm known on Steam or Hive as the
We got
that's my account.
Jew Leader.
I'm here since 2017.
We got Lazar.
Ups and downs with net and non-net.
Olaf.
Justin and
You guys got quite a bit of participation in this.
Yeah.
Master.
So you're.
I'm whooping on
for
Camino.
Folks that are not familiar,
I just got
Hive
beat.
is a fork of Steam, and Hive is
We
a
got-
dedicated proof of stake
Whoa.
ecosystem, and it has
Look at that
20
legendary.
witnesses that are kind of like block producers or something akin to validators that are actually
Cosmic
building this
Pig.
chain. And Real Wolf is
Blade
operating
Crawl.
one of the servers that's in the top 20, that's
Toohey.
consensus, that's able to go sort of dictate
I
how
got
the
Cosmic Pig.
the Hive blockchain will function and
Blade
what code
Cruel.
runs on it.
And
so
we got a
it's
coffee,
hard
the
to
Blade
think about
Cruel, and
something
it
that
looks
might be a
like
better fit
Jew
for helping us to
Leader.
develop a validator system.
Oh, maybe not.
for
Blade Cruel
Splinterlands.
beats
We
Jew
don't want it
Leader.
to run exactly like Hive, but we have certainly
Blade
taken a huge
Cruel
amount of
wins it,
inspiration from
guys.
how Hive operates.
Blade
how does
Cruel.
that experience of being a
What
witness
is your
and a developer
Splinterlands
play into
in-game
how you
username? We'll bring
embed
up the
either
wheel.
shading or discussing or coding the whole validator ecosystem.
Can you guys believe that? Somebody
so-
hit the
so what I'm
gold
trying to do,
wedge
much of
and
it
then
is
wins
with-
a
so, I can
25%
say that
chance.
the current team is very
Isn't that
capable of
crazy?
creating the code, for
That's
the validators.
crazy.
But I think my experience as a Hive witness
That
is
is
indeed,
nuts.
helpful, at least also for the future.
Wow.
Simply because,
That was crazy today, guys.
Or rather, the idea
Crazy.
of the validators was also the reason why I wanted.
What are we going to hit on next?
Not the reason, but it was a big part of why I.
Plot of land is like
joined
200
validators,
bucks.
because this brings it to a,
Yeah, it's
to a whole
nuts.
other level.
And there's no special roll dice. You
Let's
just
talk
have
about
to
one
hit
of
the
things
red
that you do
wedge.
wanna build with us. You know, when we
All
first
right.
started talking, I call it a game mode, but you had like another game mode in mind for Splinterlands.
Aggro thinks I
Right?
give
You
away
wanna-
too
You want
much.
to talk about that at all? Of sort of like, here's one of the future projects that at some point.
I think that was
in
his
the not too
message
distant
to me one
future, I hope
time.
that it's
Whoa,
something
how'd we get all these active
So
viewers?
What's kind of the vision?
Did somebody raid? Well, I don't get it at all.
So.
It says there's 73 active
What I'm
viewers.
currently
You guys are
doing
about to
with
get
Splinterlands is that I'm,
you guys are about to get an active
creating some of
viewership
the
goal.
right tools
Can you
with
guys find 2
but
people?
My overall vision, also being a gamer and loving the Splinterlands ecosystem,
Oh, let's see who raided. Oh, thank you very much.
create other game modes.
New
which isn't just focused
ENX.
on
Can
fun.
you guys
I
find
find this
2
sometimes a bit
people?
difficult for me. I'm more of the
Thank you.
different kind of
New.
gamer.
Thank
So,
you.
there are players like Bubka who are very, very smart, and
I don't know.
sometimes feel overpowered.
I don't think you guys can make 75, but
I would like to have
it's
different
worth a
game modes.
shot. 75 active viewers
That's
get
also
you.
the idea I had.
Somebody receives a bronze
Business
coin,
have, like,
which is
Splinterlands
crazy
assets
big,
to be the core,
because they can trade a
and
bronze
then
coin
we
in
have
for a
different
lot.
game modes on top of
Thank you, New.
And then,
Yeah.
you know, the land is really one of the first ones of the
Bokai.
Like,
Oh,
land is an
I thought
entirely
Bokai
different
was
game
raiding.
mode, where it's not just
Dystopia,
a
thanks for the
simple
follow.
wordplay
We're in the.
how you
We're
build
just doing a
resources
giveaway
and
spin
what-
right
what
now.
buildings
Somebody
are you
died
gonna
on the
create,
wheel
what order
though,
you're gonna do that in, what
so we
resources
gotta
you're
feed them to the
harvesting,
lions,
and then
guys.
what you're gonna use or what you'll make.
Let's
and
do
then
it.
After you've made these kind
Feed
of
'em.
items and spells, what we're gonna do. with it. That's sort of like
Lions got
a
him.
full different. You know, the ultimate is not a full different game mode because we want to integrate spells. And
So I need to
items
do
into standard gameplay. But
commons,
certainly operating
Chaos
this entire
Legion.
land ecosystem feels like
There, I got a
pretty
blinding
different
reflector
game
for you.
than what we've been doing in Splinterlands.
Where was the username? Now this is the constellation
to
prize.
me, getting-
Guys, we gave
you gotta
away
kinda,
a
like, build
gold
this foundation.
legendary today.
And
Gold
oftentimes building the
legendary went out.
foundation usually means
Plus
that
we
there's a
had
couple
2
steps in the middle,
gold
just like,
rares go
you
out.
know, I think land's a good
Are you
example
guys
where
catching
before we
this?
can roll out
In the
land, we have to
past,
roll out
we had a
the
free
non-card
plot
market.
of
Before we
land
can
go
roll
out.
the non-card market,
How
we
much
have to
is
make
that
sure
going to cost me
we have
once
the number of
land takes off?
transactions that we're gonna add.
That
And so
could
you have
be
to get into some,
brutal,
like,
guys. Brutal.
diving into like hardcore.
This is just a
back-end
consolation
coding to
prize
make sure
here.
that the damn thing works. And then after you do that, then
There
you
we
can
go.
start adding on other layers of technology. And
California
other modes of
loving.
like for some of these other game modes that you're talking about, you know, how much of that do you think would be?
All right, guys.
already
Today we're
present,
doing
and
town
you just
hall.
kinda have to do stuff on the
We've got a
front end, or
tournament
do you
going
see
on
this
in the
as, like,
background.
a whole back-end game
Lundell is 10 and
code
5.
change or, you know,
Stotts
I
is
guess
10
give me
and 3.
some of your thoughts on like
Thunderstruck,
what the scope of the project
9
would be
and
after you've
1.
been here for a while.
So the good thing about Splinterlands is that much of it is running on the blockchain, right? And once we've got the validators, then a lot of this stuff is handled.
All right.
via the validator.
Mapleicious
So
8
for
and
a
2.
I would imagine that a lot of this would work on the front end, but the back end would share a lot of a lot of code would be shared.
Wow, how did I get that?
In regards to the no code, to the new code,
That fiend, it would have cost me DEC.
Say that the wait is going to be worth it. So
that's weird.
It's tough for everybody.
I guess I had enough in there. Okay.
To see the roadmap and think, oh, we have to work on this before we can release land, but it's important because otherwise we would have to do a lot of things, and this is a marathon, not a sprint.
All right, guys. Yeah. Since we got a crowd, let's do another giveaway. You guys ready?
6 months ago, I forget how long it's been now.
All right, this is how it works, guys. You must be a Twitch follower. Then you enter !raffle, and you'll be in a free drawing to win all the way up to a free plot of land. Sometimes we do a 2 times multiplier. So you could win times 2. Pump it up. All right, brother, let me do that. I'm going to pump it up. Let's get it. Let's go after it. Where's the pump it up sound effect? I'm working on it. There it is. Here we go. No, pump it up. I got to do, I'm going to resume the entries. Sorry. I just brought the resume the entries back.
So with the,
if you are a follower, bam. You just enter !raffle. Make sure you guys enter !raffle right now. Sure, you can get my Twitter. Must be a follower, enter !raffle.
It's like the skeleton of
so how do I do this, guys? I got to do...
But it's like Matt says, it's a security that the validator brings, and without such a system,
I'm trying to sort this out.
In some parts. So the validator is a huge important step into truly.
Where is the okay? You guys got your entries going. I'm gonna pick somebody.
Owned by the players.
The winner is gonna be Princess. Oh, I know it. Somebody asked about Twitter. Yeah, if you guys ever have questions about Twitter and YouTube, you can enter these commands to grab them.
And I don't have anything, like, it's gone.
There you go. Spinning on the wheel is who? Who'd I just... or no, I'm getting ready to draw.
So if we make some...
Or wait, now it says...
do you think the assets will live on that validator code and... the rewards
we did pick somebody. I'm looking for him.
Like, is that the vision?
Hey, we love new people.
Take, some existing assets and maybe
where
some new
I wonder if in commands I have.
Put them all together, have it live on a validator.
I've got a Hive Gaming introduction pack with videos,
roughly the kind of like high level,
which is pretty cool.
How we build new projects into this.
Oh, also you can understand the rules of what's going on, right there.
That's a very good question.
Let's see.
I would say that the validator or the
this tells you everything you need to know, right?
Like
yeah, it does.
Are important because they give.
Okay, if I back it up, and I'll show you what I was looking for.
If maybe your asset would grow in
I don't know if I have this
different game modes, and that's only possible if there's
in my commands. I'll check.
Like one core.
There you go. There's an entire video series on Hive Gaming.
Okay. Anything that you want to leave us with? Just kind of thinking about, why is this cool? Why is this project worth building? Like, what do you want to leave us with?
Yeah, I think the validator.
Let's see. Maybe it's under Splinterlands training. I could add a command for like Hive Gaming.
German guildmates from the
Telegram.
Or the legendaries. I'm a gamer, so yeah, it's amazing to work and game here. So
awesome. I'm glad you're here, Wolf. And thanks to this whole.
Yeah, we need to do
Matt, you've been working with
Hive,
these guys.
Hive Gaming
you
link.
Want to add, kind of having heard from some of the developers about what they're thinking and what they're doing. Some of my questions, like anything strike you or anything that you want to kind of bring up.
There we go.
That sort of future.
Now the video series is ready to go in Hive Gaming.
How will validators be integrated 5 years from now? What would a fully functioning ecosystem?
All right, where are we at?
On validators look like?
So I forget Who's spinning here?
Really only one part of the whole thing that we're actually building. I know it's a really important part and the one that's like in the forefront right now with the license sale. But you know what Wolf
All right, I'm searching through it.
Is that like his actual major focus on the team is around the like Hive blockchain account and key management stuff that we're doing. And I think so like validators are really important, obviously, to have all the software be open source and be able to be
it's Princess that won
around the world. But
all right, Princess, here we go.
A lot of the number of products have things like that, or they if they run on a smart contract chain like Ethereum or many others, then their validators.
Princess scores a deep lurker.
That are running by the blockchain.
Do you want to?
I think actually,
what do you want to do on that?
Offer around, the Hive accounts with the different keys and different permissions and account recovery, and all that stuff. Being able to lock assets and help prevent them from getting stolen. Like these are the things that I think put together with the validators make the whole package.
Princess is gonna.
And it's
I'm looking for what Princess is gonna do with the wheel. Stopping at a deep lurker. I don't see it coming from their username though.
You have to, get your wallet set up, and you have to,
Princess.
Keys, and if your keys get hacked or you lose
them, am I missing anything here?
Nobody can help you. You have to get the token for gas fees. It's like a whole project, and I think the way that we're
you got to spend to win, baby.
To make it as easy as possible for non-crypto people to participate, but still have it operate in a decentralized fashion is really the core of this whole thing. And so that's what
Sneakery
primarily
went live. We might raid them later. Oh my gosh, Princess wants to surrender their prize.
On top of the new validator code.
All right.
This, like you talked about, blockchain game in a box experience.
We'll try to send. Let's see, check name.
So you talked a little bit about Ethereum. Like, if you could go back in time, would you put this game on Ethereum, or would you?
Well, Princess, we owe you a deep lurker.
Thing building here, like what?
At TH1 is it, or T8? There it is.
Built on Hive.
Deep lurker for you. Do you want to continue to spin, or do you want to just bypass?
Yeah, I mean, definitely not Ethereum. Obviously, when we launched, it's the 4-year anniversary coming up this weekend of Splinterlands. Ethereum was really the only other option. Now, even though it's been 4 years and there's so many other blockchain options to look at, we still haven't really found any that kind of offer, kind of out of the box, all of the benefits that Hive does to be able to provide the user.
5 minutes ago, we had Last Czar
in.
in.
It's been a learning experience for the
Thank you for the
past,
follow. Welcome to the party.
Years. We didn't necessarily know all
right, guys. 12-5 from Lundell.
Hey,
we're in the finals. Let's take a look at a couple matches. Maplelicious, let's see what you got.
So, we're always keeping, up to date on all the new platforms and things that are being released and how they work. But still, Hive really provides everything that we need to build the experience that we want to build.
Ground against Chaos Knight.
Than any other blockchain gaming project that I've seen out there yet. And we still have a lot of work to do to get there, but I feel like we're finally very clear.
Portal Spinner. Time Mage. Trying to reverse the time.
People, some of whom you just heard from just now, to actually go make this happen.
Prismologist. Wow.
Right. Rock on.
White with some authority from General Sloan.
I don't know how you want to do this, but we're supposed to go out to Splinterlands TV. So we talked a ton about validators and sort of that.
We got Maplelicious against
and someone talking just about
Stotts.
But now I need to go move us back into the present. We got to talk a little bit about Splinterlands TV and give
Brood on Brood.
We have a page of questions to go through, and then
Wendigo on Wendigo. Life Sapper against a Repair.
Are you there?
Armor is on the scene, guys.
Hear you great.
All right.
Repair might end up being a nice play.
Hopefully everybody here
Repair versus Life Sapper.
Does have a second
that
channel.
He is holding up pretty good.
Splinterlands official. It's called Splinterlands TV.
Oh.
You might notice a lot of
Uh-oh.
these people here in Discord with the yellow names. Those are the Splinterlands TV streamers.
Life Sapper
And, we are
wins it.
gearing up for 24/7 Splinterlands content. We're going to try to take over Twitch. But
all right, I'm gonna send.
Cool contests. We're doing a bunch of giveaways.
Send this.
And this week we had a clip of the week contest, and we picked a winner. And what I want to do is I want to share that with everybody here. You in Discord, you're only going to be able to hear it. Those on Twitch and on YouTube, you'll be able to see it. But yeah, this is Luke. Luke. Okay, so let me give it a little bit of backstory. Luke does a lot of challenges. He does a lot of gameplay, and he's quite a lot of fun to watch every Tuesday U.S. time.
One sec. Let's see this. Double check.
He beat me. He beat me fair and square. But the way he beat me was really, really
got it.
exceptional. And so one of our users clipped it and submitted it to the Splinterlands.
All right, match 3. I don't think we've seen it. This was the rub between Maplelicious
So if you guys want to participate
and Stotts.
That's where you'll need to go. You just go to splinterlands.tv/discord and you can get there. But anyway,
Striker facing off Stonefish. Got 2 magic from Magi of Chaos.
Okay, Crawlers, double heal, baby. You got this. Put him down, baby.
What?
Put him down.
What's going on?
It's the double heal. You can do it, baby. You can
Wow.
do it. Let's go. What?
All right, that's some.
Yes, baby. Let's go.
That's some excitement over there, huh?
Take down the cube. The lion's den prevails against the wrong.
All right, get ready for the sound effect I'm gonna bring you guys.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's just a little taste of the fun we have over there on Splinterlands.
I couldn't even see any of that, but just the vocals alone, that was awesome.
Oh, that's just a little taste of what we have over there.
All right,
And guys,
Magi of Chaos is gonna hold. That's radiated there, right?
We're gonna be adding
Wow,
more people.
down to the wire there, Magi of Chaos.
You guys just wait; it's about to pop off over there. But on top of that, just one more thing I want to quickly mention.
All right, this is what we're bringing to the sound effect realm here.
We have a streamer spotlight where we give. So this week will be Jim Morgan.
This is the sound effect for what we just heard in Splinterlands TV. Thank you for the like, Vanguard. Here it is.
.tv for the full schedule to see in your own local time. That's all I have to say. That's all the interruptions I have for today.
All right, guys, let's pump it up. Let's pump it up here.
How is the Twitch channel coming?
Yeah, it's only on Twitch, and
All right, thanks, Tugga Champ. Speaking of entertainment, guys, you guys should see. I did a little craziness in the introduction to Hive Gaming. It's a little quiet, for about the first 3/8 of the video, but then I threw in a little bit of humor. Guys, I'll have to check that if you get a second. Likes and appreciates. Appreciated.
That's awesome. Yeah,
and I got, this is still rolling.
Anytime a streamer comes on, let's make sure that we know the number so that we can always talk about this is where we were.
All right, they're catching up on the finals, guys. Let's see what happens to Lundell against Thunderstruck. Let's see, guys. We got Lundell gets the short end of the stick here. Thunderstruck. We got Mirrored Summoners.
The Twitch streams.
We got
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I'm super excited about this as well. It just keeps coming together and keeps getting
Twitch
better
streams.
and better. We keep adding more and more features, more and more like subscription tier stuff.
Okay, Grund
all the
against
fun stuff
Grund.
that comes along with Twitch streams. The streamers are getting more and more confident, more just better at what they're doing. And together we're sharpening each other's swords and growing.
All right.
Incredible pace.
Awesome. Nice work, Ron.
Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
I'm going to go switch into questions.
I'm after it on streaming.
Drop the questions list. There's only a page of them. So thank you, Bulldog, for doing that. So here
There we go.
Starting off, validator nodes. Regarding the roadmap,
Yeah, Grund
code complete
is pretty sweet, and how do you say it? For this format.
The initial SPS validator nodes that we've talked about, our plan is for Q4 of this year for that.
Yeah.
All right, when I came back to this, it was doing fast forward stuff. Let's see. All right, guys. Taunt in the back on both sides. Grund up front, both sides.
No. Matt's saying
We got Regal.
It's gonna be done in Q4, and then we're hoping for Q3.
Goblin Tower sits on Thunderstruck's side.
I know what it is. So let's
Goblin Psychic on both sides, ready to heal. Earthquake rolling through everybody, except Regal.
So anyway, what we did is there's actually more than
Grund, this could have been a little bit of RNG, guys.
So SPS, Matt was mentioning the one thing we're working towards.
We're getting down to the nitty gritty. We got Earthquake ripping people apart. Regal trying to rocket on the Regal. Jarks is done. All right, match 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Matt, maybe you could give a highlight of some of the big things that
Match 2 between Lundell and Thunderstruck.
Yeah, so
Thunderstruck
on the roadmap, you can see
going down this time. He's against Lundell. It's back and forth.
And then later on in the roadmap, which I don't think is specifically
Grund is gonna be a stud, huh? How about that legendary card from Dragon?
The rest of the Splinterlands assets.
I forget his name. He's got double strike as well and can attack from the reach position. It might be worth putting those guys together. Double strike central.
Awesome. How will you prevent people from writing a script to automatically purchase more validator nodes than those buying manually?
Uh-oh.
I mean, ultimately,
Shenanigans with
really,
validator nodes.
Prevent people from scripting things.
We got
but, we're gonna have
strikers around. Firebolt still alive. Radiated down. Forgotten One. Trying to hold his own with the monster damage. If that Forgotten One stays alive, he's an absolute beast. Only vulnerable really to magic. Packs some armor, some hit points. Is kind of expensive for mana. What's check the rub? Lundell and Thunderstruck.
Okay, and then
Obsidian on Obsidian.
Showed interest in acquiring licenses. We talked about that a bit on the show, but do you want to go add in anything there?
Yeah, I mean, we've definitely had some interest. I don't know for sure that
Grund
it's going to happen.
Against
a number of groups that
Knifer.
Potentially millions of dollar range that want to acquire the licenses, but again, they will have to wait until after the pre-sale. I mean, unless they want to go get vouchers.
Wow.
So, everyone in the community here who has their vouchers has the opportunity to get in before them.
Rewards for
That's pretty sweet.
Stone, or could they be changed by the company or SPS?
All right, equalizer battle. It's reverse speed.
Generally, everything
Hill Giant might be worth a play.
To be changed by vote.
We got some punishing magic coming from Lundell. Goblin Psychic keeping guys alive. Goblin Tower is about to get out of position, though.
It can be something where you need like an overwhelming majority.
It is. Lundell taking it home. We're down to the finals, guys.
Then the community can vote to change things. So nothing in this whole thing is set in stone.
Can we get a validator title for those who purchase on day one?
Dun 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 dun.
I didn't plan on doing that. I mean, there's 2,000 validator nodes available. That would be 2,000.
All right, guys. Prismologist sitting in the back for Lundell.
And I really want
Swim Hunter
something pretty rare
in the back, Maplelicious side.
I think there's already
Got double strike, taking some blood. Time mage, not much hit points here. He's down. Supply runner out of position. Tridon getting healed. Uh-oh. I think this one's going to be Maplelicious. He's got... What?
I don't have any numbers on that, but from what everything I've seen, it's a lot.
I heard starter cards, so I was tuning into that.
You think it's more than 50% of the rewards?
We got Lundell. That's a draw.
Because I mean, it's definitely like
Cruel
a number of accounts, but those accounts are mostly in
and
bronze,
Deep Lurker. Well, we can skip that one.
getting,
We got Maplelicious.
DEC as compared to accounts at higher levels, but
Rolling
I think
what?
We'll see higher DEC earnings for accounts that are using actual cards after the change. But a lot of this, we're gonna have to see, and it's hard to guess.
All right, I got
it looks like it's very punishing to be in the bottom of the league now. For
Platoon guarding the back. I think that's typically a pretty good play. Infantry up front with shield, Forgotten One with the beatdown damage.
Well, I mean, ideally.
All right, now it's Grund. It's melee only. They're gonna have Forgotten One landing a big blow. Grund is down. Disintegrator's going to be worked on. They both got Disintegrator. Absolute shutdown on with the platoon. Disintegrator down. Now the melee is in full effect for Maple. I'd say this is a Maple battle using Tarsa. It's all over, folks.
Why is the power cooldown transfer
Maple sitting at...
This
will be... Feels like we just saw that one. Match 4. Lundell defeated Pachyndemian Shark Stonefish. Deep Lurker. Maplelicious bringing in Brood. -1 magic, -1 health from the summoner buff. Now what's up? Stalker. Rolling a 3 damage arrow. Thorns taking its toll on Demian Shark. And Stalker about to fire a death blow. There goes the Thorns again. Reduction of the armor. And Deep Lurker cannot attack first. Being a common, guys. That's Maplelicious for the win. I say Maplelicious, let's spin for you. What do we got to do here? Maplelicious, congratulations. I'll give you, I'll put you up on the podium and celebrate you with some of this. 1 second, I'll be right back with prize spins.
Interesting, and I think going forward, again, like after this is all released and we see how it goes for a little bit, I want to add a whole bunch of different types of focuses, maybe 10 or 20 more potentially, with using monsters with different abilities, and it could be like, sneak and snipe is together, different things like that. It was just a lot to get in all with this big change there's so much going out already, so we just opted to go simple and just have the splinters for the start. But I definitely want to have more interesting focuses going forward.
I'd love to get Weirdbeard on that and be like, talk to the community, see what focuses they want, and let's go get as many of the players.
All right, next up. Maplelicious.
Would you ever consider stake SPS playing a role in battle earnings for DEC focus points to determining how quickly ECR is drained?
Let's see what comes up here.
When we get to ranked reward payouts with SPS,
we cannot have a challenge on the first spin, otherwise there would be a challenge. So we have to respin. Epic
staked on you as a player affect the amount of rewards that you get. So that'll be a little
Nice
further
hit.
down the line, but yes.
Are we going to keep spinning? We got an epic in the bank. Crank or bank, which way you want to go?
Why don't challenge battles in bronze novice follow the same rule set monotons as the bronze novice rank?
Maplelicious, are you going to keep spinning? Or are you kind of a decision maker? Yes, it is a Chaos Legion card.
I don't know how long it's been
Epic.
since we touched challenge battles, but that's something that we should.
You going to keep spinning?
When is an updated approximate
What's you
release
doing?
for Modern Wild?
It's going to take
That's
it.
a good question. I don't know. Do you have that?
Couple weeks.
All right.
So the biggest thing that it's not the reason.
Let's
we're
see
not
what
throwing
we
out an
can
actual
find
date
for
on it
you.
is because Matt just
Epic
just
card.
laid
Got to
out
go to
exactly
card
what we're doing.
auctions.
We're gonna put ranked rewards out. We're
Sign
gonna get it
in.
stable, and we're gonna make sure we don't need to do anything quick.
Market.
But ranked, Modern Wild
We
is
need to
ready
do,
complete, ready to go into QA. So we're gonna move it into QA and start doing testing. It is a pretty extensive change, including having 2 different.
I gotta
for
change
players, so
this.
it's a pretty big deal.
Guys, I'm
So
using card
we're gonna be
auctions so
spending
I
a
can
little
get the
more time testing
maximum
it,
discount in
testing
the
it,
industry.
but still, it's not expected to take forever.
Always
So
a
I'm
good
still saying
idea.
couple
Instead of
weeks.
using the main Splinterlands market,
Yeah,
you just
maybe, like,
run over
June
here.
timeframe.
If you got Hive keychain, you're good to go. That's all you need to log in. So, full instructions on how to make the magic work over here at
that might be the case.
Hive Gaming.
It's not something that I thought about recently.
The
so-
training for beginners,
we are seeing a
easy
large
to
number of packs
use.
being opened recently. Will this
So how
decrease
do I
the number of
do,
packs needed for the summoner airdrop since they were increased?
Epic card,
because
let's
packs
find
weren't
it.
being opened yet?
No, I mean it's
Tuss the
I
Wide,
think
what's he
I mean,
doing?
realistically,
All
we would
right,
still
we'll give you
probably
this
need to
guy.
increase- like if we wanted to get the numbers exactly right,
Check it out.
we
In
would
the
still need
top
to
left,
increase
we're going to
it
get
more than 25
DEC
for each one,
savings.
but we're just, we've said
We're
it's
going to
just
zip
keep
it
that
back.
same rate going forward.
3.25% break
no
on the
matter what.
market
So the
fee,
next airdrop will be
or
25
65%
more
revenue
packs
share back
for the
with you
minimum
any way
required,
you call it.
or for the minimum guaranteed than the last one.
Epic,
All right,
did
so
it
for anybody with any
arrive?
Questions? This out of all the times and all the AMAs that I've ever done with Splinterlands, these 2 next questions are my favorite, and I'm going to go read them back to back. Please, these are now suggestions.
Give me my
Please don't require vouchers for
DEC
Rift Lock. This
savings.
will make them unaffordable for new players. That's suggestion 1.
What's
Suggestion
going
2
on
is,
here?
Please require vouchers for most of Rift Watchers and not just the pre-sale, so we don't devalue vouchers and SBS immediately after millions are spent on nodes in order to earn more vouchers in SBS. This is my ultimate challenge with
Oh, there he is.
anything blockchain and DeFi and Web3. And this is ultimately the absolute blessing of this ecosystem, that for every single person that
There we
says,
go.
I want this, there's somebody else that says, I want the exact opposite. And they're usually talking to me back to back.
Can't please
So
everyone.
This is just amazing. This like validates
Can't
everything.
please everyone.
It's very rare that I get to just
But
have this in writing that's public that everybody can see.
Splinterlands
But this
usually
to me
makes
is-
some
is-
pretty
is
good
spot on.
decisions, wouldn't you say, guys?
I know that vouchers are
Been
going to
treating
be
us
some
pretty
part of
good.
Rift Watchers. I don't know that Matt and I have consensus or have agreed.
All right,
I personally think it should
Lundell.
be high.
Here comes your spin.
I want vouchers to be at least 50% of this.
Lundell.
And that doesn't mean that it will be, because this is an organization and we build
Death.
consensus and there's teams and
Hits
Matt
Lundell.
normally,
Let's,
like,
I think I
outranks
have
me
a
in
spare
terms of,
comment
like,
for you, brother.
hey, when we're building economies around this stuff, I typically defer to
Knifer
Matt,
looks good.
But I'd like to see it high. I think vouchers are a really nice addition.
There we
I
go,
don't think
folks.
It should be 100%. I've said 100% in the past, but I agree with the argument.
I don't know. You guys
100%
want to?
might make it too tricky. But
Guys want to
I think
kind
it
of?
should be more than just the pre-sale.
You guys
I
want to
think it should
party?
be
Want me to
large
grab a
part of the
soda? We'll
voucher
do
sale,
some more
or a large
giveaways.
part of the main sale of Rift
We can
Watchers,
do
but I don't
some.
think it should be all. Matt, you and I haven't talked too
We
much
can do
about
some
this. Do you have thoughts on,
listen in
what's your first
to.
pass and
Sorry,
how many
Lundell.
vouchers should be part of
Oh
it?
yeah, we got to feed you to the lions.
Introduce them in.
So, I mean, as with all of these things,
Here we
just
go.
here's the thing, right? We cannot
If
all
anybody has any
predict what
bits,
will
anybody
not
has any
be the case
bits
or will happen
on
in the
your
markets and
right hand
everything,
side
months in
of
advance.
Twitch,
So we
Maybe if you just have, maybe if you have 1 bit or 2 bits, you can set off some fireworks, guys. No, I'll be, I was going to tune in with, what do you call it? I was going to keep listening in to Town Hall, and then we can also do some giveaways at the same time. And I was just going to go grab a soda. So I was going to keep the sugar going, guys, so that we can do some of this. I know. First, I got to pump it up, man. Got to roll. I'm checking for... Here it is.
Numbers based on things right now when things are going to be totally different in a few months.
Okay, so you can hear there's definitely some difference, and we'll have to go work it out between Matt and I and this whole team in terms of what that will look like. We'll take feedback, which generally
community feedback,
generally includes completely opposite opinions, and we all kind of have to come together and figure it out. At some point, we look forward to putting proposals in place and then having these things be SBS votes. I don't think we're quite there, but that's the exact kind of reason why we want to decentralize this. So it's not just like, what do I think, or what does Matt think, or what does Hart think,
California
love it. It's really like, what did the community vote for? How did we get there? 2 last questions, and then we'll go into just some player questions. Can you make further?
All right, I'm back on the scene, guys.
So that the top guilds aren't getting such a high percentage of the rewards.
Let's have some fun. Let's listen to some Town Hall.
Weirdbeard is looking into this and trying to figure out.
And we need.
He's not here today. So
here we go.
I don't want to pass unless somebody wants to. In general.
All I was gonna say.
Yeah, baby.
Matt answered this a little bit earlier, but we did make a change just recently to guilds. So we're still looking at those changes.
Well, hey, man, I try to entertain you guys.
Additional changes, but it's something we do care about. It's not. There's a lot of good arguments about how you distribute the rewards.
Some of this stuff.
Guys, this is the thing.
Let's see if I can pull this off.
Like when we look at across the board, I was talking to the Mavs this weekend, and we were talking about hey, guilds, we need to do this, and we did. We put a big change out in the economy to try to adjust it. But you guys got to realize we do have limited focus. And so, rank rewards is something that's going to impact the entire community.
Let's see.
And it's not that we're ignoring guilds and tournaments and all.
All right, you guys ready for this? Playing card.
Asking us questions, and it's always good for you to keep poking us about them. But just know that what we're trying to do here is hit the biggest things that have the biggest splash. For
there you go.
In the whole game.
Exactly.
I think that's the biggest thing here.
Scream's got it.
Guilds, it's definitely in our
we're at the Colosseum.
Working better for you guys.
And we got some. Are you not entertained?
This is my. Here's the last question. Can we get a setting where lock cards cannot be combined?
I wonder if there's a sound effect for that.
I guess I had never, considered that, but
sounds. If I check for, are you not entertained?
We can see if that makes sense.
Wow, I think they might have this, guys.
Just now commenting. Lock cards can't be transferred or sold, but can still be combined. Currently, the private posting key is allowed for cards to be combined or rented.
This is gonna be great, guys.
I would like to use these services, but
I'd like it to be.
Combined without my permission.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
With a different key to combine.
I like that.
That's the reason.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
That's it. They now have.
Is this not why you are here?
I love this.
Which I think is pretty awesome.
This is great.
And I think that's where that's really.
I gotta have this one, man. We gotta put this one. This has got to go by the lion roar.
Okay, I know that we're running late, so not every dev needs to stick around. I want to go answer some of the questions from the community. Hopefully there aren't too many, but I want to do at least 15 minutes of this. So let's go do some community questions.
Let's have this.
Jonathan is asking, what do you think about putting?
I know it's Colosseum.
Number of the market fees into a special treasury fund and using that to buy a bucket of BTC and stable coins.
Yeah, but my musician skills are limited, Maplelicious.
Stakers after all the other SPS pools dry up. Would you use your fat tax SPS to back such a proposal?
I like that. I like that. We feed him to the lions, and then it's, you know, comedy brutal, right?
Or do you think that the current, like,
it sounds like a pretty good sound effect.
Well, yeah, I mean, market fees is one way, but generally, there's going to have to be a DAO treasury management, you know, plan. That's part of what's going to
All right, let's do
part of the governance system, right? So the treasury is going to have a lot of
kind of listening into town hall here.
avenues for earning.
You guys want to ask Aggro a question?
You know, the community will have to.
We'll say it's from 35 people.
Should be done with that. You know, if other tokens
Do we have a
should be
community
purchased,
question
you know, should tokens be
to ask
created,
Aggro?
DeFi platforms, yield farming, all that stuff. So I think market fees is
Bam,
one
bam,
possible
bam.
option, but there's a lot more on top of that that goes into a treasury management.
I don't know. You guys are saying I'm not going to be able to pull that off, huh?
BaronsToolbox.com.
All right.
In the cards, you can see the awesome animated images that the art team has been working on. Why can't we see those animated images in the main Splinterlands site?
How about
Just hasn't been something that the team's been
can
focusing
our
on.
stream vote
I mean,
on the
other
art
thing
to
too,
use
when
for
I-
one
when
of the
I share
cards?
those animations,
That probably wouldn't work.
I'm
But
sharing GIFs. So when the animators export,
all right, guys, I'm coming up here with.
exports GIFs.
I'm
for
gonna resume
Town
entries,
Hall,
guys. If you're just joining
files
us
for,
from who knows
assets,
where,
things like trailers,
what's the meaning of
and then
that?
finally, what actually gets implemented into the website.
Yes.
is
If you are a
JSON
follower
code. I mean,
on
it's basically
Twitch,
where
ladies
I am
and
not gonna
gentlemen,
take an 8-9
we're going to spin a
megabyte,
wheel.
Animation file and say, hey, let's put like 100 of these.
Hey, we
on the
need an
web page
animated
and see how it
Goblin
does.
Thief.
I mean, it's not gonna.
Oh, that
not
sounds
gonna
like a
fly,
good
it's not gonna
question.
load very well. So yeah, we just got to.
Yeah, I'm going to ask it.
To kind of, you know, once that becomes a priority.
If I put it in
create a cool,
the Discord,
battle
I got a chance at
experience,
getting it answered, right?
Including animations and, you know, maybe some war cries in there and
Town,
stuff like that. It should be fun.
Town Hall.
Liam, I think
this is where we ask it. Question.
Splinterfest, so that those that aren't able to make it in person can still participate in some manner.
35
Also, can
people
players
want to
attend
know.
remotely with the telepresence. And just
35
wanna say,
people
waffles will not be delivered.
want to know. Can we get an animated
So I don't know about Digicon, but we'll definitely be
Goblin
streaming a lot of
Thief
the events, so Twitch.tv is probably going to be the place to be.
listening to Town Hall on stream now? Thank you.
Shouldn't these collection requirements?
We'll see if they
collection
answer
power
us.
requirements automatically adjust and get higher to maintain a healthy game economy?
I think we
All right, you guys ready to pick somebody?
for modern, when we do modern
Let's do
and
this.
wild,
Closing the
modern
entries,
the
folks.
requirements are gonna be lower.
Picking a winner. It's going to be
and in
Sideswipe.
general, but
I'll put another giveaway on the
I don't
books.
think
We'll
they
see if
should get higher. I
we
mean, the whole point is to
can get to
require
it.
a certain
But
amount of like investment in the game, right?
Sideswipe.
If they get higher, then it's going to be harder and harder for the
Sideswipe.
players
Let's see what you get.
to get into higher leagues, and the amount of investment required to get into higher leagues is just going to get higher and higher. I don't agree.
You guys are
with that,
probably
but
saying,
again, like,
Marcus, you should
overall,
get rid of the
like,
2
very
times
significant
multiplier
changes
stuff
to the entire game
because
economy
things are
coming
nuts.
into play next week.
It is
I think
out of
we're gonna look
control.
at that, and one of the things we're definitely looking at
Sideswipe has a gold legendary, gets to decide if they're going to spin for more. How about I bait them? If they keep spinning, we'll change it into a 2 times multiplier.
Do you think it would make sense to reward validator nodes who participate in the public testnet?
If I go into general, wow. Now awarding a legendary on top of everything.
No, it'll be normal. You'll drop down to your normal league. Just
2 day, 2 gold rares.
more than just SPF
one
vouchers in the
gold
future,
ledge
i.e. tokens for other
all
games
went
included in the same
out
pool?
in a single day.
Well, other games would have their own validator nodes. So it
There
might
we
use
go.
the same like core software. But
Interesting.
It'd be sort of like a fork, like a different blockchain. So
Yeah, I got into Deal or No Deal. We can work on it.
Something that was like a totally separate game.
Deal or No Deal.
It may have its own separate validator software that processes.
All right, where are we at on this, folks? This is for Sideswipe.
In whatever token was part of that game.
Did I expire your guys' attention?
Validator nodes could run them for multiple game projects.
Do you guys want to teleport to the next stream?
Gameplay in higher leagues in a certain situation is better.
I should try to figure that one out.
Than a higher level monster. You think it's a good idea to implement the option to choose to adjust the level of a card played while submitting team?
I'll ask Town Hall question.
Yeah, that's something that's come up a lot, and it's just never
Right.
that we've actually gotten around to implementing.
I'll put it in bold.
Interface. And just going forward,
This is something I've thought about, but I thought it would get kind of difficult by trying to have enough SPS. Question.
Generally avoiding anything where possible, where it's better to have a
how many nodes would it take to feel a game? I don't know if I can ask the question right.
Been like a high enough priority, and it's not that easy a project to like put
I'll let that one be.
Can we have a list of all tourneys with requirements that Weird Beer promised us a couple of weeks ago? He's not here today, but we'll stay on top of that. Will it be possible to reroll the focus?
It'll have to be answered another day.
Yeah.
I don't know that Sideswipe is here, guys, so maybe we're just going to have to pass.
There won't be a new quest potion initially.
I'm Chris. You get 3 extra bonus tickets here.
I really want to add more potions in general going forward.
You get 3 extra bonus tickets if you're subscribed. I see you're a Prime guy.
Question, Nate, any Splinterlands
All right.
goodies for those that attend?
Or is
the Liam question too?
How do you get what upgraded to gold, though?
Go for it, Nate.
Oh.
No, I mean, Matt, I know Liam will chime in on all the cool merch ideas that he has going on.
All right, guys, I'm gonna. This one's a dud. A dud draw, so we'll pick another spinner. Closing the entries, it's gonna be Matt. Matt is up.
A few more exciting.
Good luck, Matt.
Right now.
Spinning it.
Dave has a pretty big question here. We have been led to believe that vouchers were going to be required for Rift Watchers.
Starting off with a deep lurker, Matt. Which way you want to go on this? Keep spinning or collect it?
What they should spend their vouchers on. And that gets back to
California lovin'.
Calculating node returns.
Matt, are you out there? You got your ears on. We're trying to give you a deep lurker and give you more spins if you're interested. We got Matt's in the house. Yo, you want to keep spinning.
How should we think about that, given that there are
I think I've expired your guys' attention. I think I have, guys. I'll see if I can prepare you guys for teleport. Let's see. Do you guys want to teleport to Town Hall?
I guess my thinking at this point
that would be fun.
Sort of similar to how we've been doing it for Chaos Legion, where there'll be like some initial pre-sale with benefits that require vouchers, and then vouchers can be used to get.
I know, guys. I hear you, but I think I've tried to. I've kept you for a while, and I think you guys need something new. All right, I appreciate all you guys coming out. I had fun today listening to Town Hall and interacting with it, and we had some crazy giveaways today, guys. It was nuts. Special thanks goes out to Dolly for having mercy on me on the giveaways. You betcha, B-Row. All right, guys. Thanks for the tournament as well. And totally hear what you're doing, Lundell. You can multitask.
vice versa.
as we're
So,
multitasking, because I guess we're doing a stream and listening to Town Hall.
I can't and I don't want
Thank you, Shawn Michael.
exactly how it's gonna
All
be.
right, guys, into the great wide open
I
we
guess
go.
One of my thoughts here too is like
Lundell
okay,
says he would take
one
everything.
of the scenarios
Ha
is
ha
that we
ha
do
ha ha.
validator nodes.
Ha,
Validator
ha,
nodes
ha.
goes well, and it
All right, guys,
within
be
this,
good.
you know, you
Take
can-
care.
you can
Peace out.
buy
And
validators pay them
Lundell,
at
you
the
would have took
bank
everything,
with
huh? Well, I got
by
a sound
burning,
effect for
your
you.
nodes. Not by burning nodes, by burning vouchers. And depending on where that lands, your voucher discount rate could be either $3 to transpond.
See you guys. Have fun with your day.
$7.50 and 3,
Peace.
$10 and 4, $15 and 5, $20 and 6, or $40 and 7. So, like, if we do something like now, today I commit, hey, we are going to force